What a phrase to have backed up into the line.
You're the only one dumb enough for me.
I think they're in plain clothes right now. This is their undercover fit. I think that makes what's above their head worse.
Oh.
Rock and roll.
Any of you guys at the EU one?
No, I was at work
You're fired.
or at school.
I was
By myself.
asleep.
Excuses.
I was working
showing
and
up
putting on
late?
the
I'll
new
kick their
muffler to
ass.
my truck.
Oh, it was Norley.
Working for the weekend.
You can put your fucking hand down.
You made him sad. Look at them. They're gonna orange justice slowly now.
Okay, well, Sona halfway knows what we're going to be doing, so I guess they're just going to, get round 2 Electric Boogaloo of this. But I don't know how many of you guys have. I swear to fucking God, Skill. I swear to fucking God. I don't know how many of you guys either 1 have shown up to my Sunday and Saturday events that I've been doing, or 2 have actually remembered the shit that's gone on there. But in case if you're not, let me give a visual demonstration. Person here, 4 people grouped here, group of bad guys here. So we're gonna talk about how not to repeat that problem. So without further ado, I'm just going to go ahead and fast track us to a map. Yeah, man. I know, unless you're over encumbered.
Who let you out of your container? Get back in there.
I'm in VR now.
Oh boy!
Oh my god. Oh my.
Wait, Chaos. What?
Feel like I'm in VR now. You've never seen me in VR.
Ah, dude.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right.
Get in the goddamn portal. The phrase word is banana. When I say banana, take this and shoot me 5 times in the face. Thank you.
Gonna be the 6th.
Well, there's only 5 bullets in the cylinder. I think.
Right on time, said your motto.
No, come
Before
on.
you guys win it.
Come on. Where is it?
I am totally right on time, guys.
Been nice.
There
I can't see shit.
Yo, is this Dust 2?
There he is.
I'm not
You heard
gonna
him,
lie,
guys. He said banana.
Can't fucking stand y'all niggas. Anywho,
Christ
let's go.
almighty, I remember this map.
I'll just be watching.
Motherfucker. More like father.
What? It should be public.
Okay.
I
think
uploaded it, so-
Nokimoto's already here, so let's see.
Take it.
There is 16 people. 14. Who are the 2 I'm missing?
Me.
Raise your blade.
Thank you for showing up. God damn.
No. My friend Passionate uploaded it to
Yeah,
my account.
bronchitis is just spreading through everyone here.
Okay.
It's called
God damn,
ammonia.
everybody's got it.
Or brommonia.
Everyone got the tuberculosis.
They got the
Oh,
tuberculosis.
God. Oh, man, I can't die like Arthur, man.
You going out
Can't
like
have
Arthur,
the
bro. I'm
black
sorry.
dog.
I'm
Alright,
sorry.
well,
Pretty
before we
tragic.
go full
Fuck.
retard,
Damn it.
I swear to God, the next person who fires a flare, I don't know. I'll do something. I'll figure it out later. I'm too
Nice.
lazy
Let's
to
get it.
think right now. In the building. Everyone in the building. Up the stairs. Go up the stairs.
Okay, right behind you.
Holy
Alright.
fuck, this flare.
These stairs are stairs, and best stairs I've ever seen.
These stairs are staring.
I want everyone single file line in the staircase. Single file line in the staircase.
I hate stairs.
Gang.
And doctors and lawyers and cops.
Okay.
Okay.
Definitely
Okay.
women.
So let's say you guys came from down there, right? So you start coming up the staircase. You come past this area. You looked, you see no one standing here, right? But you need to go up to the top floor. Let's see. I need 6 volunteers to do this. Okay, Morgan, Sona,
I'm willing to be drafted.
Silent, Skell,
Sammy, go help.
Chatterbox, Yamoto.
like Sammy,
Everyone
too.
else, step over here. All right.
Do you need an extra nigga?
Yes, but not right now. Give me a second.
Okay.
Alrighty. So you got 6 people here. All right. Just because I know they normally don't do it, Simper, I'll let you figure out the orientation here. You came up through here. You looked here. No one was there. You have that room up there at the top of the stairs that you're getting ready to breach into, but you're not do it yet. Orientate how you think you should keep this staircase covered with your 6 people available.
Okay, like one guy security up here, one guy security down here. You said anybody's. We're not going through this door, right?
Correct. You have
We're
to
just
go through the
passing through.
room up there.
All right, security here, and then if I'm the team leader, I'll be with the guy who's pulling security front side.
Okay.
That should be everybody,
Okay.
right?
All right. So with that in mind,
Turn off the fucking.
I want you to get ready to breach into the room up there. So orientate yourselves as you would like the moment right before you go into the hallway that's on the very
I thought I
top
saw
floor.
fucking like Doulahan first thing. I was like, what?
Okay. The moment I go
Sadly,
on
I
the
did
top
not
floor.
notice. Oh my fucking god.
Yep.
Okay, one person here, 12. One person is the second in my stack up is gonna be up here,
Don't
pulling-
tell Serenity, bro.
walking backwards as we go up,
Uh-huh.
and then
Oh god.
shit.
That Japanese internet's killing him.
Sorry, I'm lagging a little bit. I don't know
Yeah, I
what
did
it is,
too.
but
I was lagging too.
basically a third person, same thing, pointing upwards, probably at my 3. And then the back 2 is pulling
The weight
security
pinning
to the
of the
rear
seat is
bottom
motherfucker.
because we don't want anyone coming up those damn stairs.
That's cool.
Okay.
It resets.
Oh no.
So,
my Phantom
Theoretically
Sign's going off.
speaking, this is an okay orientation. However, you lead yourself to one particular problem. All it takes to completely derail this entire thing and leave it so Morgan
Chill
is
out,
the
dog.
last person alive
Chill out, chill
is
out.
a single grenade right here, and now everyone's dead. So, and that's okay because that's kind of the point of the training. So I want you guys pay attention because I'm going to orientate these people the best way I know how to do this. So if you're getting ready to go up there and you've already come to the conclusion that at least this hallway and as far as you can see has no one here. This is what I would personally do. First thing first, here's your medic. It's not necessarily about just only melee people. It's just a rule of thumb. It's just melee was something I was concerned with because that seems to would be happening with the most. But theoretically speaking, all you need is a nigga with a fucking sawed-off double barrel to walk around the corner when someone's not looking, and you'll still get a similar effect. Anywho. So typically speaking, you want your medic in the middle of formations. Because if something happens in the rear, they can quickly run to the rear. Something happens in the front, they can quickly run to the front. You can have them hold front or rear guard if need be, but that's not what the ideal situation would be, because let's say you have a 6-man squad and you only have 1 or 2 medics or something, and now one of them's dead. That really fucks up your entire capability. So let's see. Sona, you're also a medic, right? Okay, so let's do it like this. Okay, so let's go under the assumption right now that you're not the team lead, but you are a support gunner. So what I would probably do is I would have one person holding right here, and that way, if for whatever reason this no longer becomes clear, then they can do that. So let's see. Silent, actually, hold on. Which were the 6 that I even selected? Okay, Morgan, you have a generic rifle. Hold this angle right here. All right, now you have a machine gun, which can lay down a lot of hate, and I've noticed that machine gunners do really well with rear guard because they can just continuously keep firing until everyone else has time to turn around. So for you, Simper, I would probably station up right here. So if someone tries to come up from where you guys came, boom, you're good. All right. Chatterbox, I would have you probably about right here, because you could still see kind of what's coming up, and you can still see what's going that way without yourself being directly in any harm's way. Sona, I would probably push you up probably a little bit further, just due to the fact that we only have so much to work with. And I would put yourself up just barely to the point where you can see what's going on. All right, now who are the other 2 that I still have left?
Hello. Beat Dangle.
And then you, Silent, you would be the one that I would have pushed up right here. Now, you only have a 3-round burst rifle, but it is what it is.
I got an M2.
So then in this situation, what I would have you do is you would run wide, double check, and then as you run wide, let's say Sam's right there, you shot him, he's down. But it was a loud shot, so you might have shit coming from either direction. So at that moment, I would probably have Sona push up to right about here where they can still see coming from this corner, but not all the way to the wall, but just up to the point where you can see this corner. So now we have a scenario where everything is covered in this stairway, and you guys are all spaced out enough that if a random frag grenade bounces off the wall, worst case scenario, maybe Chatterbox is down, but you know what? You still got Sona here. Maybe there was someone right around the corner and he comes around and fucking stabs Silent in the face. But Sona was there. Not only is she a medic, but she killed the person that killed him. And even if we come all the way down here and a gaggle fuck of people came through this way, we still have someone covering, and they would probably start shooting and probably say something, at which point you could turn around and start laying in hate. If someone started coming up through the stairwell, you would start laying down hate. So regardless of what scenario happens, if someone threw a grenade up the stairs, down the stairs, if a whole bunch of people started rushing, you guys are all in scenarios where you can quickly go up, go down, run this way, run into that way. And this is the kind of thing I was talking about when it comes to spacing. Because it doesn't matter where something happens, what happens. If something happens, maybe you lose a person, but you don't end up in a situation. Prime example, I'm not saying you did anything specifically wrong, but a prime example was the last Sunday op. Yamoto, and he was with Y4 and 2 other people. They were grouped together, and because of the fact that they got in a shitty circumstance where enemy came in from this side, enemy came in from this side, that was him, 2 teammates, instantaneously destroyed. So, any questions about that before we go any further?
I got one.
What?
So, right here. So I noticed this a little bit early when I was positioned here. I'm covering down essentially 3 different fatal funnels. So would being here, like, I'm guessing we're not stationary here in the stairwell. We're gonna eventually be flowing through, but for
Correct.
Okay, that's what I thought. All right, so we're not stationary here and locking it down.
And
'cause
technically
I'm covering-
speaking, what I would particularly want you to do is I'd want you just a little bit over this way, so that way,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
something comes from
Nigga,
that,
stop
you can
punching
just
my kid.
lean
I gotta
over, and
do
now
that.
the entire stairwell's covering you. If you see something coming from there, then you can still
can let
shoot
him
and
know, yeah.
attack. Yeah. So you're in a situation where you can kind of see everything, but you're able to quickly just move.
Yeah.
And all things considered, this is probably the point where you could, one, provide the most oversight without immediately getting domed by some jackass running through either there, or there.
Yeah.
And again, regardless of if you need to go up, down, or go through there, you guys are all positioned in a spot where you guys can cover each other and systematically move in quickly. So what I'll do is I'm going to grab a couple of people. I'm going to set up a little quick scenario. I'm going to have you guys run through it, and we'll see how well that works out, because I find that you guys learn better with doing than seeing. So
Happy Op 4.
let's see. Where was... Oh, you know what? I can just run through the scenario that I was talking about with Chaos. So everyone, we run... Oh, fuck. How do I get back down from over there? No.
You can
Nope,
respawn
you go
twice if you're
upstairs.
trying to get to.
You know what? That
where-
works.
Okay.
Everyone just hit
Okay.
respawn. There we go. That works. That's so much easier. I don't know why I didn't think of that before.
Respawn twice because we're at the opposite end.
Oh. Yeah, you're right. Respawn twice. Okay. So because I saw Saber themselves do it once, I'll have you be a player for this, and we'll see if, one, me talking to you earlier in the Upper Lab channel, and two, this fixes the problem. And I'll even have you be team lead for this section when you message. That counts.
What? I'll just believe you. Tell me what needs to be done.
You'll be a team lead. So pick
So over for
6 people here, and they're going to be with you. I don't care who, just pick 6.
I also don't care who. Nose goes. This doesn't help. I can't see no one putting their finger on their... Whatever. Spoken, silent, let's take Morgan. Okay, you couldn't do it, so you. I forget your name. And, take Sauce. If he wants to.
Damn, he said, fuck you.
I'm sorry, were you putting your... My bad.
Yes.
Okay, well,
I'm switching
Saber-
Sauce for
alright.
Skeletor.
okay, fine, whatever. Sauce, you're out. Skell, you're in. Get fucked, loser. All right.
You
If
did?
you're with
You did.
Saber and whatnot, go step by the loading gate over here in the red light.
Red light? Oh, shit.
If you're not, follow me. And I guess for this particular circumstance, drop down the actor call.
Wow. Saber really said fuck you
Hello?
when he was picking teams.
Hey, Buffet.
Who?
Can I ask what's
Me?
going on?
I don't give a shit.
We're doing a training.
Well, I know it's training, but like what
Long.
do you need?
Okay.
What do you need? Is what
long.
I'm asking.
Either which way. I think this would be something that you could learn from, because it's not something that's taught very often, but if you want to be an actor,
What we need
that's
is you to
okay
get your
too.
ass in here.
That too.
I just got off of Siege, man. All right.
Long story
Love it.
short, I'm going over like spacing and stuff when going through different areas because I've been noticing, at least from the last couple of events I've hosted, people have a habit of grouping together and then get fucking wombo comboed and then wondering why half their team's dead.
Oh man, I had
All right. So I guess for this scenario, you know what? I'll have you guys. Yeah. I'll have you guys be the Zerg guys because this is the exact kind of shit that I'm actually, you know what? No. I'll have you be the enemies I use for red light because those don't constantly respawn like that. Also, they're a little bit more humanoid, so that means you won't have to worry about shit. All right. Cloning's on. Clone this big bear. Just go to open up your menu, turn claws enabled, and then to use your claws, it's whichever hand you planned on using. Just do finger point to like get your hands ready, and then fist to actually do the claws. All right. So this is what we're gonna do. Yamoto, I want you literally right here. All right. Let's see. Sam, you can stand right here. Simper. Right here. Turn the corner. Right here. Leo. If you can, hide right here in this cubicle. Cool. Let's see. Spider, you're good right there. And who do I have left? Cassette. Cassette. Hide in this cubicle right here. You'll have to go around. Okay, in terms of bullet sponginess, just assume that like you're gonna have like the same sort of like bullet resistance as like, I don't know.
A Kia Soul.
Yeah, you can survive essentially like, I don't know, like 10, 15 shots, give or take. So if you get like focus fired, you're pretty much dead instantaneously, but like you'll need a second.
How hard we going?
Okay.
God damn, it's hot here.
So we'll see how this plays out.
How aggressive should we be?
You're an ambush creature. So extremely aggressive when you actually see them, not so much when they are not in your line of sight. Okay, for my 6 retards who are probably about to all die. Probably. So here's your goal. You're going to go through that door. You're then going to follow through the hallways. And there, when you go through the hallway in that room, there is an office that has that's covered in a white window, or like big transparent window. You are to kill everything in front of you and don't die. When you clear out the second office room, that means you win. Drop to actor call. Yes, Sona. Hold on. I'm yes. Well, talk to me while they're typing, and then I can look over.
So
You don't know. But I will say it is the it is the enemies that was faced in the last red light.
Alright, gang, where you all at so I can get to you? We're in the office, working hard, or hardly
yes.
working.
Light,
What?
just clone the thing that they're in, and honestly, just pick a hiding spot. You
Sir, yes,
are,
sir.
you're fairly bullet spongy, but not like super bullet spongy, and you're going to be ambush predator. So you're gonna you're gonna wait until you see the whites of their eye, and then you're gonna try to smack the living shit out of them.
Perfect.
I didn't even hear what the fuck you were saying. What? So I'm probably going to do is I'm going to run this twice, once with, those enemies, and then once with enemies with a bit more, So we'll see how that works. Sorry I farted.
None of you retards have cloning on.
Anyway, are you guys ready?
Not yet.
Can I please call one of you guys? Please, please.
It's on. It's on now.
Mine's on. Mine's on right now. Mine's on.
It's not on. Please turn it back on and off.
What?
Dude, it is on, dude. Just click on it.
No, turn it on and off. It takes time. Just turn it on and off.
Yes,
Sometimes
yes,
it doesn't
You
work.
got that completely wrong.
It's VR chat, dude.
It's okay.
Hang on.
Just did it.
Okay, it's on. I got spiders. This is on.
Correct. It's all on the same floor.
Watch them completely.
It's more like there's an entrance room followed by the office, followed by a bigger entrance room, and then another office.
I would just lead him closer to the designated room.
You may move when you're ready. Okay, let's see how they go through this. I'm expecting them to get absolutely swamped. So
I'm sure I'll be fine.
all right, everyone get ready. I may ask some of you guys to run forward if necessary. So we shall see how this works. Yamato, you lazy fuck, get off the ground. Stop pulling a nocturnal.
I'm always watching,
The
Leo.
company's hemorrhaging
Always
money. We're not
watching.
gonna make the fiscal year quarter.
Hey, they're coming. Hey, they're coming. They're coming. We're real close. They're real close.
This one right here.
I'm about to pounce on them like Foxy, dude.
They're about to touch you. In
Tell me when to
You
go
ready,
in.
Yamato? Go.
My hiding spot's the best spot.
Both
behind
of
a
you been
plant.
knocked to the ground. But you are not dead. You just got knocked to the ground. You ready, Leo? 3,
Spider, move forward a little.
2. Oh, they paused. They paused.
Oh, you're good.
They're smart. They're smart. Go. Are you dead?
One of
Alright,
you's getting shot in the back right now.
Okay. Sam was able to get down. Sam was able to get down. Buffet is down. Cool. Good. Good.
I just punched my fucking wall.
10 out of 10.
We'll do it again.
If there was a
Alright,
flight toggle,
Simper,
dude, the
get
little
ready.
skylight up here, I would have totally been on it.
We got 2 that are separated right now, or 3, sorry. Not 2. One's getting pretty curious.
Which ones?
Ready. Hard corner clear.
3, 2, 1, go. What the? In the door.
All right, Simper, get ready when I tell you to.
Fuck.
Go.
There's a fucker over here.
I don't know if I really saw
Trying to get me
Oh,
through the wall.
well. All right, you're dead. You let yourself get seen by accidentally triggering the
Got
thing.
more cubicles here,
Oh,
boss.
well.
You get
Oh,
up
well.
here, I'll take
Go
rear.
ahead and work on those cubicles. We're gonna work our way in. I'm backing up now.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Let's push in.
This thing's dead, right?
Go
No, I
light.
see him. Right there. I'm pretty sure it's in. Ah, fuck.
Boken, you were
I'm
once
good,
again
once
pinned
again.
to the
My
wall,
arms.
but you do you got no lasting damage.
Oh, jeez.
All right,
This, I
The
get
fuck?
more
1,
damage.
2, 3. Oh,
Ashley's here. Oh my fucking god,
I'm
please.
lagging. Oh, I'm lagging. Oh, I'm
No,
fucking
you got
lagging.
Go for it, Spider.
Okay.
Corner bastard, corner bastard, corner bastard. Okay, we're good.
Hey, Shona.
and with that, all enemies were taken care of successfully.
What?
Holy shit! Yay! All right, that
You
means
guys
we
can
gotta
go
work our way to
outside,
the next
outside,
one, or
outside.
no?
No,
Yeah,
this is the second off.
This was the second out. Okay.
Back
You're not done.
outside.
All right, let's go,
Back
guys.
outside.
Good shit, guys.
Don't
Good shit.
respawn.
Let's go. Let's
Or
go.
respawn twice, whichever.
Oh, they're not that
I'm not
bad.
gonna bother
You should be
respawning. We're,
conservative
like,
with
right
your
here.
ammo.
Is it all of us respawn?
I'm not
You head back?
concerned with my ammo.
By the way,
My drum
Scale,
knife.
you do know there's the
wanted
thing
bullets
that
out the
turns
ass.
off the ammo, right?
Man, you got bullets out the ass.
By the way, Scale, you do know there's the thing that turns off the ammo, right?
What? Is it like?
Why do you
force
think
reload?
it's why do you think that if you turn force reload on, you never have to reload. It just does the mag out, mag in, mag out, mag in. That's why I made it an option.
Thanks.
Alright. So
Great job, my
honestly,
dudes.
that was pretty good. That was pretty good. The only thing I would say is that you guys were a little close to some of the corners when you went around the edges. Other than that, I think you guys did good. You kept yourselves spread apart, like I told you guys to, so that way if one person got shoulder checked, there was 5 other people laying into the motherfucker, so he didn't proceeded to get ground pounded like a fucking hunter from Left 4 Dead 2. So
What a shame.
let me show you what I meant by too close to corners. Because then that gives you just enough separation to shoot. And half the time, if you're gonna face up against something like this, usually when I tell them when they get shot and stuff, they usually react to it and kind of recoil backwards or something like that. And that probably would have stopped you from ever even getting
fuck?
like hit in the first place.
the fuck?
Not guaranteeing it, but you know.
Sounds good.
Sorry, I left
All right,
my head out of the
so
basement.
I'm gonna change up the enemies this time. We're gonna run this a second time,
know.
and we'll see how it goes. So go back,
Okay, let's
and
go.
I'll have you guys come back in.
What
the fuck was that?
I'm here to my bed, Russia.
Welcome back to my
Crazy
laboratory.
Opachki. Punchki, 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 punchki.
Can I be up there?
This AK is too skinny.
Would it be fucking Spider-Man? Fucking Russian Spider-Man?
Oh, perfect. There's his books over here. I'm
Illiterate Russian man. I don't know how to read, but I will try to read. I'm
Is this?
I am hacking into mainframe of computer.
Hey, Spider, check this spot out real quick. Alright, what do you think? Hold on. What do you think?
Hold on. Hold on. Dude. No.
Oh, come on!
Look, I'm trying to teach them, not fuck them over. That's okay. Actually, if you hide here instead of here, that's okay. That's good. That's good.
Well, like this?
No. A little forward more. Yeah, that's good. Now, hold on.
Нам кошмарно, что здесь всех не хватало.
I'm doing that. Anyway, Swarovski, make sure to go ahead and make the face covered. We're going to go ahead and break fake information.
Alright.
Exactly. There's this guy over there that's killing me. Never forget, the rebellion started here. Make a let's be ready.
Going local.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, push.
You hug the left.
Nothing in there. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Alright.
Hey, yo, Scout.
Oh
shit!
Check it real quick.
Scale, you're down.
Keep hold on forward position.
Hey, move, move, move.
What the fuck are we fighting? We know yet? They monsters or what? No, they're gunmen.
Negative.
They're gunmen? Alright.
Pull him back.
You have to be more, you have to be more cover positioned. Any injuries?
Bocon, pull back. Bocon.
Do we have
Bocon.
injuries? Yes, no. Well, that's your fucking gun.
Bocon.
Yeah, sorry.
Count it down, phone can't talk. Oh,
Go,
that's funny.
go back. Go back, lock down rear. No one's on rear
Go,
guard.
once you're
I
up,
got
let me
this
know.
covered. You got a machine gun locked
I'm
on
up.
our rear.
Alright.
Scott, I need
got
you to regroup with the front after. Oh, okay.
Get back.
Morgan, bound up past me, link up with Scal on the left side. Once
How
you
far are
stack
they?
on the left. I want you to check his hard corner. Go.
Cover that way from where? We're gonna need them to get a grenade next one.
Turn it clear. Your corner is clear as well.
Alright, we're flooding. 3, 2, 1, go.
Moving with.
Fire on right side, inside the room.
Clear.
On
On your corner, there are enemies.
Inside room. Wipe aware. Get a grenade in there. Cover that wipe aware.
Flashbang out.
I beamed one of them in the
Make way in. Make way, make way.
beamed one of them in the foot.
Watch right, watch right.
I just wanted to fight for the great Republic of Ukraine!
Call more. Call more. Call more in.
Watch that in case any come
More
in.
in. More in. More in.
Alrighty.
Aye!
Oh,
Well,
you fired shit.
I was about to say that was almost a flawless execution, and then you flawlessly executed Skill.
Sir, he was African.
Fuck you, nigga!
Oh,
I'm sorry, my buddy.
Get ready for the
comrade! Scale, you scared the fuck out of me. I saw you fire. I thought you were up for. I'm sorry.
Bro was staring in the roof for my
other than
ass.
beaming Skill in the fucking forehead, there was
I saw a
only
knee
one
move and I was like,
singular
am I
part
imagining
where I
things?
think you guys should have done it differently.
I've got the
It technically didn't cause any problems, but I could have foreseen an issue happen.
Dead!
Dude, I'm so sad I
I'm
didn't get
right.
the fucking.
Here. There was like 3 of you guys right here. And all it would have taken for 3 people to go down, even if you had someone covering this doorway, all it would take is someone to just run, just boom, dead.
So does that mean we need 2 for rear, I guess?
Well, it's more of the fact that, oh, I know you were looking back. But, for example, let's say I turned, I don't remember where you were, but let's say you were standing here. Would go to where you were holding cover. Okay, so you were
Back to
looking there.
preparing for entrance.
The people who, all right, let's do this. The people who are standing right here, getting ready to go in there, set yourselves up how you were before.
Yeah, get ready for prepare to entrance that we did earlier. Yeah, waifu where was there? Scal, I think you were here, right?
Yeah, that was me. So
Okay, go to where you're standing.
I have a,
Back over there? Yeah.
Yeah, go back to where you're standing.
Dude, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, you're also like a huge motherfucker. So if,
Alright.
if it was like one of
I
us
was here.
smaller ones, we just fuck up.
Okay.
Now
Oh, no, I
observe
just know I was in this
how
area.
this gets completely and utterly
What?
obliterated.
What? He's gonna come in
Said,
and minigun us
observe
all.
how we just
Because nobody's
raped,
watching.
get raped or something.
Oh.
Oh Oh, hey!
He fucked it up.
Okay, so
I did fucking win by accident. Anywho,
Technically, it did get
I
fucked up.
was able to. Yeah,
Alright, Boken, me and you, we're getting this over
I
star.
was still able to throw it before you
Let's
shattered.
go, let's
Yeah, you shot it.
Absolute cinema.
Yes, Shatter, if we miss him. So it would have landed right there. Or hell, I didn't even have to do that. I was able to see you guys before you saw me. I could have just turned the corner. Yeah, Sona would have started shooting at me, but let's say it's someone of my stature, right? You think 2 shots from Sona are going to immediately kill someone that looks like this?
At least in Magna.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Dangle.
No,
that's why I
literally,
put
we just
Voltron
would have
back
been
there.
dead.
Rude.
And then everyone
granted-
else would have been like, oh fuck, while 3 people were suddenly down. A better solution. So you were already standing over here looking here, right? You were standing here and you were looking in here, right? Instead,
Yeah.
space you guys out. For example, you can have someone right here, looking this way, so the moment
'cause you
someone tries to come out, you have eyes on. You have another person who's been standing right here, which again, they still have eyes on, or you could have had them looking this way, so in case someone managed to run in, they can get him that way.
forgot that you were standing back there.
Stop shooting me.
You're right. I was standing here.
Were you standing there?
Ooh, chaos.
I was standing right here.
Yeah,
look,
because
look,
I
look,
counted.
look, look at this.
Chaos always had a full body.
Then
They
the
just
only
traded
difference
it.
becomes.
Oh no.
And then they would have turned around. But
Yeah, but sir, the
Again,
1 second call
I
out
didn't
rule
have
of
to-
hey, faggot, and then you start shooting.
I don't always do that.
Yeah, because
Not all
when
of
I
them
was
is.
crouched down at the bench, I looked and I counted. I was like, wait a minute, there's no one on rear guard. And I quickly fucking turned around and I told Bokan, you also got a machine gun. Go back and cover that.
The moral of the story is, if you have what I normally do, if I have an entranceway, I will only have a person here and a person here. Because if you stack a line of niggas down the fucking hallway, you're just asking for them to just get. And fuck, for all you knew, I was gonna have someone start shooting for the fucking window there.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't, but that could have been something that happened. That's also another clue. They could have thrown a frag
Pretty good shit.
grenade.
Yo, bro. Fuck yeah, dude. That's good, dude.
And it would have landed right there.
Yo, appreciate
That's
it.
the Gojo.
Yo.
I
Yeah, you're one of them, Gojo.
Hence, spacing.
Grab the
Correct.
SpongeBob one.
Look, guys, look! SpongeBob!
Look, guys, look!
Oh.
Hey, are we gonna do a pest control in like a different map now?
The fuck, Silent?
Good job.
Different
Good
area
job.
of
Did
this
what I
map.
wanted. Great job.
Where's my hug at?
Yeah.
Oh,
There we go.
Let me get up. Let me get up.
Get in here. Get in here. You too, Sammy. Get in here, nigga.
Oh, yeah. We
Hey,
hugging
what
it
about
out.
my hug?
I want a hug. What the fuck?
I see how it is.
I don't,
We're having
I
a
don't want my
proper
hug no
medieval
more.
meeting.
Look, Chaos, I got you. No weird shit.
Hala habibi. Thanks.
Wow. Now what?
They're discussing. Let him cook.
Alright, get up and listen to that angle.
Anyways, I'm gonna watch whatever free movie
saying something?
apparently I landed on my TV. So
Punching me.
Free movies!
I don't know what it is. It looks
What kind of, like,
interesting.
wet noodle
Lay
slaps
back
were that?
while I wait for my side to stop.
I'm
screaming
sitting
in
down
anger.
right now, or else I'd actually do something.
Sir, yes, sir. The people in my head, Chaos.
I'm trying to keep my headset charged because I got more shit going on later
There's
tonight.
another scenario getting brewed up, so get ready.
Uh oh.
Why are you coming here,
Indiana
Vulcan?
Indiana Jones?
No, no, no.
I guess he's going that way.
No.
Only on 4.
Hey, that's my thing. Oh, that's my thing.
I'm right here with you.
Dangle, I want to hit it from the back.
We all want. You got 2 volunteers who want to hit it from the back. Me and fucking Buffett. Where the fuck Buffett went,
Bro. Hold on. Hold on, Dangle. Oh. Bro, I hope you know, Dangle. I'm throwing this. The moment we pull up behind, I'm throwing this fucking printout, bro. May I hit it from the back side? So good.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, I'm saving this. That's good. This is being saved.
Dude, it's so good. All right, Dangle, let me clone this. I fucking died this way. No, the last time I ever used this, the only time I ever used this is when I died during that fucking the meat grinder.
Wait, how do I attack this thing?
Rip vermin, bro. Rip vermin. May I hit it from the back? Okay. Dangle, with your permission, may I do that? Real? Oh, I'm saving this.
Turn on your nameplates. Oh, I'm hatching.
I think.
Dude, hide up here with me.
Hold on, let me double check that.
No, I'm sorry. I removed it. I only kept the Zerglings in my shit.
Type shit, sir.
Yes.
I want to phone them, sir.
Yes.
Bro, why is Big Nigga still holding the picture of Twinks?
Oh, cause he big nigga nobody likes it. Why?
Leo,
Where's my shit?
Ew, I need that. I need it.
Here.
Yeah, it's for a bit. He's gonna do a bit.
Hey, this is my hiding
I'm
spot.
hungry for
Keep
flesh.
going.
Over here, fellas.
Over here, guys. Over here, guys. Ah.
Yeah, over here. Over here. I'm by the fucking pillars. Alright, everybody lock in. Lock in, lock in, lock in.
over. Alright. Skill, need you to flip over. Alright. Someone take my position. I'm moving. The door does not open. Tap that one. Okay. Hey, what's up? So let's take a look now.
Okay, I'm gonna push up forward to the down that way.
Anything clear? Is it clear over here?
That's a good goddamn question.
Freak ass goofy shit in there. Just watch it, please. Get that wipe away up here. I'm gonna go over. Where's that wipe? Oh, there you are. Go meet up with Skell on that side. There's a thing in there. I want you to grenade it because it'll be funny.
Fair enough.
Because it's the right way, the right thing to do.
Alright, I got you covered. You grenade it when I'm ready.
Alright. Skell, I need you to be ready just in case those are more alien things.
Oh fuck!
Back up!
I think so!
Morgan, Skell, you've been hit. You're down.
Fuck.
You're not dead, but you are down. Apparently there's
A bunch of fuckers in the. Damn it! Someone blocked my bullets.
Saber, you're also feeling a little woozy now.
You can no longer shoot when you're down. Oh, my bad.
Yep, keep going.
Guys?
Seen them Russian in disguise?
Yeah, I'm just fucking dead.
Spoken, you've been hit.
You got it. You got it. I'm pulling back.
You were hit by that last one that came up close.
Come on, try to control this thing. Oh shit! Push
Soda,
up!
you've been
I
hit.
can't.
Grenade I pulled out. That no longer has a pin.
Oops.
Idiot.
You blew yourself up.
Well, there's no way I had to take the whole out of that after getting clawed so many times.
I got left for fucking dead. Jesus Christ. He grenaded himself. I was checking to see if that counted.
Watch out, you got. Okay. Bokai, get up here. Don't fucking panic.
Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh my nuts, dude. Ugh. Ah!
Ouchies.
Ow!
There's a fucking lot of them.
Bokai's up to me and you. We gotta fucking shut this down.
Alright, Bad Brothers. Yeah.
Volkan, you stay on the right. Stay on the right.
No,
and
don't
lay
pull
on
his
that
attention away. Don't pull his attention. I need his eyes over here.
On your right, on your right.
Bokai. Hey, I need cover. I need to reload.
Got
I got you covered.
I am. But as soon as they come out of the ground, they're like right beside you. On my left. Behind us. Ah, shit! Shit!
You once again have a bunker in your left back.
Right beside you.
So can I still shoot or not?
Covered. Yes. Down the rear. Okay. Okay. You want to stay away from that
Rock and roll.
That corner's clear. Yeah. Stay away from that. There's gonna be a shit ton of them around the corner. Alright, it's getting pretty dark. Get ready with NVGs.
Yep, right there.
Yeah, run. Fine, get back, get back. Oh, fuck.
You son of a bitch.
Watch your throne.
You're spitting acid.
Get down, fraud. Alright, it's just you and me. We're on our own. They pulled back.
Wanna fucking blow this thing up?
It's already dead. Get ready. Bokan, stay on alert. Bokan. Okay, they're right there. We're right here.
Honestly, this is probably gonna come from my right.
Cover me. Reloading. Yep.
Jesus!
Oh, it's done?
You won.
Sorry if I got a little heated there.
Listen, man, it was the heat of the moment. Don't sweat about it. All good.
I got very, very agitated at the calls being made.
Hey, listen, man. There's your fire was perfect under my ass. Don't worry. No, I'm having a conversation. Shut up. Shut up.
I got a lot of things
Is
to say
this gonna
about
be
that.
perfect cell again?
That
No.
could have gone
It's
better.
LeBron. It's LeBron, Chinese LeBron James.
Yep, you guys can all respawn and come back up.
Time.
Wrong one. Fuck.
That could have gone so much better.
I'm gonna be honest, considering everything, I give that about an 8 out of 10, all things considered.
Yeah, no, that's
let's
really.
go. Wow.
That's how difficult
Honestly,
they are.
mostly silent on that one. I was saying,
Jesus
damn,
Christ.
that shit didn't
Yeah,
work
that's
at
how- that's how
first.
difficult
I
it
was like,
usually
all
is.
right, we're fucked. Let's get out.
Yeah, fighting them fucking sucks. It's fun, but it sucks.
Yeah, it sucks, but Saber, I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
All right. So,
I was going with a quiet
you
approach.
guys
It didn't
start,
work.
are you
I've
guys
been
starting
trained.
to understand now the thought process of spacing? Because and I want you guys to know, when you guys started going down there and you guys had spaced yourself out about like 5-ish 8 feet between each other, and then split your guys to either side, that's what stopped you guys from all getting immediately killed immediately. Because Skell and who was that? It was Morgan. Skell and Morgan were right by the door when they turned the corner, so they were right fucking there, getting ready to get fucking butt fucked. But because the rest of you guys were spaced off away from it, that meant you guys could come back to it and manage to kill the immediate threat, pick Skell up. Unfortunately, Morgan had a bit of an incident with a grenade, but All right. But overall,
There was
that
no way I was holding
initial
on to it with what I was
the-
taking.
okay. The initial response, that could have been better. Your setup was okay. The initial response was kind of poor, but then you guys managed to kind of recover and you pushed through. Although I'm going to be honest, it was kind of short-lived because I'm retarded, and I thought I was controlling the one in the main garage, and Chaos was controlling the one that was in the side room, and I ended up blowing up the wrong one.
Oopsies.
Oops. Anywho, but we faced against the creatures that I've been using in Red Light. We faced against the creatures I've been using in the Chasing Shadows events. We also covered over how to deal with people using guns and stuff. So I feel like we covered some good basics and all that kind of stuff. So there's going to be one last little thing here, and I'm going to, where is he at? All right. I'm going to shine the spotlight here just for a brief second on Mr. Chatterbrox here.
Oh shit.
He's kind of new to like some of the stuff. However, as someone who's literally been a combat vet for being a medic.
Not a vet, not combat, but I was a trainer
okay.
for TCCC.
Well, what I meant is you are a veteran and you are a
Yeah.
combat medic.
Yeah.
Those are two statements, correct? Okay.
Mhm.
Anywho, I don't care about like the actual like, all right, we need a suture right underneath the third rib here. No, we're not doing that. However, he has noticed some certain things when it comes to how people position medics. So I'm gonna let him speak for just a minute in terms of when to medic, when to shoot, and where to be.
So I feel like Semper and Silent can back me up on this. When it comes to Care Under Fire, one of the biggest things that I noticed is we are, I don't want to say lacking, but there is not a sufficient amount of cover fire and or communication on who is down. If you are a medic, yes, you have threats that you must deal with, 110%, but you must rely on the squad mates next to you to lay down effective fire so you can recover your casualty. Unfortunately, it's not always that simple. So that's the point I wanted to make with him was, sorry, I just kind of got dropped on me. I wasn't expecting to do a speech, but one of the important things is when you have a casualty that is down and you guys have effective fire, it is either your responsibility or your teammate who can to drag that body to cover, sufficient cover. Get him off the X. Once he's off the X, then you're able to provide actual fucking care. However, it's kind of, you kind of touch base on everything, like in the earlier in the training when it comes to positioning, because the medic should absolutely always be in between the unit. That way they're able to move forward and back and keep an eye on anyone that's actually hit. But like I said, he kind of touched on everything. I didn't really have anything planned to say because you kind of nailed it. But just, I don't know if I can leave anything. Just, yeah, no, I said everything. I'm sorry. Yeah, I said you said everything I wanted to say earlier, so I was kind of like, all right, cool.
All right. So with that being said, is there any particular like facet of this, whether you were an actor or you're a player for this? Wish I had time to do it both back and forward, but I'm gonna be honest. While I technically would have had time to do some of it back and forth, I doubt people would have had the patience to do it. So, is there any questions or like current like scenarios you can think of in your head?
No,
I think
so.
Semper has
I
one.
don't have anything.
Where,
I thought I saw Semper's hand up.
locking, tracking, locked. Okay, what?
I think that nigga's just scratching his neck, bro.
Oh,
All
okay. I saw his hand up, so I was like, maybe think he has a question.
Okay.
I guess I have one quick question, real quick, on something you went over earlier. Do you mind
Yep.
joining me back in that room, real quick?
Sure.
I love flare guns. I love flare
Bin
guns.
Laden's dead.
If you, I'm not, no.
How many fucking flares do
okay.
we need, guys?
When you, if you
Hey, I
can
really
go
don't want
wide,
mine.
it is usually best to do that. Because, for example, if you go to turn here, and let's say there's a motherfucker with just gone, dead, gone. But if you had just taken the second to go 2 feet back, boom, problem solved. That isn't always an option. So that is not a set in stone thing. But if you can take something wide, it is usually better to do so. Does that answer whatever question you were going to ask? So you would probably have person here, person here. You would do one of two things. You can either do the cross entry where the person here, since they have a better look of what's going on here, they'd come in, or do you have the person here and then you have the person here go this way, or you could just have it turn. To be honest, I'm kind of tall, so I can actually see into that room over here without even moving. So if I was covering here, I probably wouldn't even move. I would probably just stay here because I can see into that room.
Dangle, do you want to just do the cross breach? I'll go that way.
Sure,
You
let's
take
do
this
that.
the hallway.
All right, so you're going to do the cross breach. You're going to go this way, and then I'm going to go that way. On 3.
Call
1,
it.
2, 3.
God, I'm so hungry.
Now, obviously, this is kind of weird because I'm like completely over. So this model's kind of tall. but you kind of get the idea.
Oh.
Yes, go.
Yeah, I got it. Thank you.
I want your opinion on an approach.
Okay.
I'm serious.
Stop killing each other.
That's brown on brown.
Remember what we're fighting for. To kill Covenant Scum, not enemies.
Correct.
Good times.
Correct. So your best thing to probably do is have people on this. You know, they're looking. I have clear access to what's going on in here. I have clear access, right? I can see a whole bunch inside here. I can't see jack in there. Versus, if I come here, I start turning the corner, now I can see inside this room.
Jonas von Homemade.
So honestly speaking, you have a couple of ways of doing this. If you're trying to be quiet,
I don't think it can.
okay,
fight
there is no
Project itself.
best way.
I don't know. It's one of
There's
those things where
there's
there's a
different
time
ways
special
depending on what you're trying to accomplish.
and
For
no one else
example,
really does it.
let's say you're trying to be quiet. If that's the case, go fast. Your best bet would be to have these people cover here, person here, go low, go fast, and immediately try to move in, catch up, and then clear the room. Now let's say that you're trying to do this as safe as humanly possible.
No.
but you don't know
Everyone's
what's
still
in the
here.
rooms. You don't know if there's civilians.
Salute.
You don't know if there's
Left, but
HVTs.
We'll figure it out.
Smoke
out when
grenade
they come
there. You can't see